Tonight we have new information on what could be the deadliest case of human smuggling in modern U.S. history. 51 migrants are dead after a tractor-trailer was found abandoned near San Antonio, Texas. It was full of both the dead and many others suffering from severe heat-related illnesses. Temperatures inside were likely well above 100 degrees. More than a dozen people hospitalized, including several children. 3 suspects are in custody, but still no sign of the driver. The U.S. Department of Human Services says the tragedy speaks to the desperation of migrants and the disregard for human life by the smugglers. Alan Janae on the story tonight. And Alan, groups in Colorado are working to help migrants as they flee their dangerous countries for safety.
Well, trying to find them places where they can start new lives here in Colorado. Now, most migrant workers come on what are called H-2A visas, which mean they can stay for 3 years. But undocumented workers face dangerous journeys, hiding from law enforcement and ICE agents, and afraid often to call for help. On a side road in Texas, unimaginable sadness.
If it's 100 outside, it goes for about 125 degrees inside without water, without air, without nothing. It's ridiculous.
The truck was near Interstate 35 that runs all the way north to Minnesota. Undocumented immigrants also take risks traveling Colorado's roads.
Maybe safer than staying where they live, where they can be killed, where they can be raped, where they can be kidnapped, because that's really the circumstances from where they're coming from.
To find a better life, says Nellie Garcia.
I've just known so many different stories.
She runs an organization called Child and Migrant Services.
Are they in cars and vans coming through Colorado, trucks sometimes?
It could be possible, depending on the number of people that are traveling together. Of course, they want to make sure that they don't attract anybody's attention, especially the police department.
Are there corridors that people typically travel?
I-70 mostly.
To reach family in Colorado or passing through as quickly as possible. There is a network.
Sometimes even the coyotes have their own connections within the states. Sometimes they do have those people who are the drivers and takes them to other states.
And some likely have already been in semis near the U.S. border areas, where there is now more heartbreak.
This is nothing short of a horrific human tragedy.
Now, Garcia says many times people will break up into smaller vehicles after leaving the border areas, so there aren't likely people in semis here in Colorado moving through. Colorado passed a law back in 2006 that required local law enforcement to inform ICE agents when people they believed were in the country illegally. But that was repealed in 2013. And enforcement has changed since then, says Garcia. In Denver, I'm Alan Janae, covering Colorado First.